So I'm starting on freshly washed hair, and I'm going in with the Main Choice Ancient Egyptian leave-in conditioner just to give my hair a base in order for me to blow up my hair. And now I'm brushing both sides of my hair with one of my favorite detangling brushes, the Hairful brush. This brush is simply amazing. And I'm going to section my hair, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it on cool air on high and just try to blow dry my hair as quick as possible. But as you can see, that took me way too long, so I switched to warm air on high just to speed up this process a bit. Okay, so my hair is completely blown out, and I'm going to go ahead and start this process. I'm going to start by sectioning my hair on the side, because what I have in mind is I want to do 3 Bantu knots on the side and maybe leave them in, and then do the next side of Bantu knots where I'm going to take them out. So I'm just going to show you how I section this section, how I do the Bantu knots, and we'll go from there. So for anyone that doesn't know a trick about checking how your part look in the back, it's just as simple as taking a hand mirror and just doing it in the front of a regular mirror, and you can see how the part came out. So now I'm kind of making triangular parts to do my Bantu knot just to have a style on this section. And I'm going to go ahead and comb out my hair, and I'm using the Creamy Curl Gel from the Ultimate Styling Collection as my one product to do these Bantu knots. I'm going to go ahead and smooth it all over, comb it through, just making sure that it gets through to the end. And now I'm just twisting it, and as I twist it, I am going to go ahead and twist it around at the roots, and we will see how these come out. Okay, so we're done with the first Bantu knot. I'm just checking to see how it looks, and now I'm going to do the same sectioning for the middle Bantu knot. So the second Bantu knot is done, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how it looks so far. And now I'm going to go ahead and do the third Bantu knot. I'm just using my hand mirror to check, and it looks like I left a portion out, but I wouldn't be able to tell until I've actually completed this third Bantu knot. So the third Bantu knot is done, and this is the sectioning, and now I'm starting to notice that I miss a portion of my hair. I still had it clipped on the side, so now I have to decide what I'm going to do with this portion because it kind of messes up the sectioning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to wrap this around the current Bantu knot, but it was a fail because the second Bantu knot just unraveled, and I still had to do the whole thing all over again. So yeah. So now that I'm finished and I put that section back, I'm still noticing that the sectioning was off, but at that point I'm just like, you know what, it doesn't make any sense trying to redo it. I don't have the patience for it, and these Bantu knots was already working me hard, so I just decided to stick with how it looked. And for this next side, you can see that I'm not using any combs to section my hair. It's because I'm going to be taking out the Bantu knots, and I don't want any distinct parts in this section, so I'm just using my fingers and taking a portion and just styling it as is. I obviously can't win with these Bantu knots. As I was doing them, I started to notice that some of them started to unravel, and then you're going to see in a few that I will actually have to go through and redo a lot of them. As you see, this one is unraveling, and I just did it. So these Bantu knots worked me so hard, and I I just was like so over it. It was at this point that I started to lose my ish. Like, come on. Some of these Bantu knots I had to redo 3 to 4 times, and I was like, why? Why did I even do this in the first place? And now that I'm done doing all the Bantu knots, I'm starting to notice that a lot of them aren't tight enough and they're starting to loose out. Like this one right here, I did this, like I said, 3 or 4 times, and then the middle one started to unravel too. And so I decided to redo a lot of them, and then I just used an elastic to secure a lot of them. It was at this point that I was just hoping they would stay secure until the next day for me to unravel them, and that they would actually come out looking like sense after they worked me so hard. And here is a close-up of all the sections and high sections of my hair. Just gonna go ahead and sleep on this and then take them out the next day. So we are on the next day. This is how they look. They stayed raveled, which I am happy for. And now I'm going in with the Maui raw oil to take them out, and I'm super nervous on how they will even come out, but we will see. So this first one came out really defined, and I was like, okay, we may be onto something. And I unraveled them and they looked good. Some of them, like you see, the ends just did not curl properly, but when I go to separate them, that is a different story. Here's how they look now that I've taken them all out, and now I'm gonna go ahead and separate them. And yeah, this is where the disappointing part starts. So as I take them out, I'm starting to notice that I have major frizz, especially at the ends of my hair. And this is when I was like, okay, maybe this Bantu knot is going to be a fail. So yeah. Now I'm going in with my wide teeth comb to pick out my roots to give it a bit more fluff. And I decided last minute that I wanted to take out this back Bantu knot just so I have a little hair out on this side. And then I'm going to go in with my Cantu pick to pick out my roots some more. And now I'm going to use the Cream of Nature edge control from their Honey collection just to smooth down my edges a bit. You already know I don't really do laid edges. I don't know how to do them, so I kind of stay away from them. But this is the Maui coconut milk, and I'm trying to just revive the end of my hair and give it a little more shine, get rid of some of that frizz. Honestly, it didn't really do much. The ends was just super frizzy, and I just don't know how I feel about this hairstyle. But this is how it looks. I like the concept, so I decided to post a video anyway. Let me know what y'all think about it. Well, there's a lot of frizz, but I think the concept of it was good. This reminds me of why I usually stick with my wash and goes, because every time I try to experiment, my hair just decides to do what it wants to do. But yeah, I like the concept. I wish there was a little less frizz, especially on my ends. But other than that, I think it's a cute hairstyle. Honestly, I'm probably gonna comb this out and do something else with my hair, especially because it's kind of rainy outside today, so it's just gonna add extra frizz. Usually I embrace frizz, but this is the one time that I'm just like not here for it. But yeah, this is the final look, so let me know what you guys think.